All right, happy Friday. It is Friday, February 25th, 2022, the last Friday of the month. So, yeah, we're already there, already well into 2022. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. And actually, before I begin, it is Friday, so you know what that means. It is time for the NPL Video Game Club. Thank you so much for stopping on by. What's going on, EC Myers Vids, Waves and Games, and John JT? How are you doing today? Excuse me. Voice is, oh no, I have like a dry throat, so apologies for the light coughs and things like that. But, as always, Aldo here. Hope you're having a fantastic week. Obviously, if you're in the Connecticut area, weather has not been very good. You know, we got hit last night with kind of like this snowstorm, a lot of ice out in the road, so it was a pretty treacherous morning for those who commute. Luckily, I'm here, home, safe, but nonetheless, for those of you who are out there, please be safe. Please stay safe out there. Drive slowly. There's no reason to be in a rush. So, but yeah, it is cool to see all of you here. John JT Waves and Games, EC Myers. What's going on? You hear me? Yeah. I switched over. Yeah, I normally just talk a little bit in the beginning. There's my face, indeed. Got a lot of ice here in NY too. Worn out from shoveling that mess this afternoon. Oh yeah. Obviously in New York, it's a bit different than Connecticut. You know, the plowing is kind of a your mileage may vary type situation, and usually it's kind of left for the homeowners to deal with all of that. So, my respects to all of you who are shoveling and salting the driveways. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping on by. Appreciate it. So this episode, which is actually what are we at? 58, I believe. 59 installments of My Ugly Mug. Doing here, playing video games for the NPL Video Game Club. So you probably saw me post on the Twitter asking all of you for some suggestions. I was thinking of doing a little bit more retro games, just a little variety here and there. Pop in a few games. I see Linda the Gamer Girl, she mentioned X-Men, Power Rangers, or The Simpsons. Those are all great choices. Those are all beat-em-ups. X-Men and Simpsons are from Konami. Unfortunately, there is no legal way to play those, not anymore at least. At least to my knowledge, the Power Rangers games have not been released. The beat-em-up games, at least, have not been released on any platform officially since their original 16-bit iterations. X-Men and The Simpsons were both released on Xbox 360 way back when, on the Xbox Live and PSN, but they were since removed from the digital store, so they're no longer available. I mean, technically, I'll have to figure it out. I do have a capture card. I just wasn't able to hook it up. So maybe in another week, because I do have X-Men and I do have Simpsons on my Xbox 360. So technically, I could capture that and do that. But I would have to move around a whole bunch of things to get that whole capture card situation working. But maybe for another time. John JT mentioned some Atari stuff. Crystal Castles, Asteroids, the like. Oh, that is a great question. You know what? On my Steam, I do have an Atari collection. I just don't have it installed currently. And for me to download that while I'm live, unfortunately, wouldn't be ideal. But I could definitely do that for another stream, John JT. So that is a great suggestion. Apologies for me being all stuffed up. I woke up super stuffy, runny nose. So apologies if you hear the from my nose. It is not intentional, believe you me. Ice here in Missouri has almost all melted. All right, that's awesome. Ugly mug, brother, please. You're too kind. I'm always up for retro. Do the kids at your library enjoy? So I have been getting some feedback from the employees of the library, and they are very happy with the views that we got for the Sonic streams. Those all hit a 1K each. So there's something in the air, some magic thing about Sonic. Last week we had, we did, what did we do? Man, I can't even remember. My brain is so frazzled. We did Final Fight. We did, what else did we do? Oh man, I'm terrible with memory. Please refresh my memory. But I know there were a lot of internet issues last week, so it wasn't an ideal situation for anyone. So this is a beta test of sorts. I am using a whole different internet provider for this particular stream. This is a beta test to see how it is live and in the moment. So far, here on OBS, everything has been green since we've been live for 11 minutes. Fingers crossed, please, that it stays that way, because that'll make me so happy to know that this other internet provider is so much better than what I was doing before. So looking good so far. That's awesome. But we're not playing games yet. That'll be the true test. But let's catch up here on the chat. What are you using to play the games today? So I am using my Steam collection. My Steam collection with 479 games. That is that's concerning. So we've got a few games. I figure I'm going to start off with some Genesis. So I'm going to do the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis Classics. But before I do that, I'm going to put up a poll. So, the fact that you're all here, I think it'd be cool to do a poll. So that way you can decide what we play after. So I'm going to put up a couple choices, and let's say what game we play next. I probably should have had this before, but I am terrible at planning things here. So let's see. There's the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. And you know what? I don't know if it'll let me write all that. Oh, wow, it did. There's Castlevania Anniversary Collection. There is Contra Anniversary Collection, which we did last week. That's what we did. We did Contra. So you know what? I think we could skip that, but I'll leave it as a choice anyways. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Indeed. Indeed. So let's see. I don't know with YouTube polls. I don't know what the limit is in terms of choices. Let's see here. So there's also Mega Man Anniversary Collection. And excuse my slow typing again. Sorry for the sniffles. I am just congested today, you know. Street Fighter. Ooh, there's also the Street Fighter. I mean, that's rated T for teen, so that's 30th anniversary, and there is also there's actually the Disney Afternoon Collection as well. So let's see. Well, we're just going to leave that at that. So there should be a poll up right now, so you all can take a look and see. Choose your destiny, as they say in Mortal Kombat. Play some Morrowind. Oh man, that would be you know. So okay, so I was never huge into Elder Scrolls. I will preface this by saying that, but I remember when I played Morrowind and Oblivion, that what little bits I played of those games. Really, all I would do is go fishing, or just sneak in people's houses at night and just steal their stuff. That's literally all I would do. So I'm probably not the best benchmark for that. But yeah, we're going to start it off with Sega Genesis Classics. Before I begin, as always above me, if you were interested in checking out what we do at the library, there is our social media handles above. And actually, you know what? Before I begin, I forgot. I'd be remiss if I did not mention, for those of you looking for tax preparation, here at the library and also in partnership with Simplify CT and Vita, there is a free tax preparation. It's been going on since January 26th, and it is going on until April 14th, right in time for the tax deadlines. So, if you were interested and if you need help, and that's totally okay. Everyone could use some help. Because filing taxes is some crazy stuff. And you know what? To give you some perspective, I actually got my taxes filed over the weekend with Vita. So, and it was very quick. Took all of 2 days to get the phone call and get everything all squared away. So it's a legit service, and they've been doing this for a couple years. So in case you are curious to look into this, I will pop in the link in the chat below, simplifyct.org. All you do is click on the Get Started Online Now button, enter in some basic information in terms of your address and location. And once that's all set, you're able to set up an appointment, and you can either go in person to the library, which I believe they do this on Thursdays, or, again, in light of the pandemic, there is a virtual option. They can call you over the phone, walk through your tax return step by step, make sure everything is good. So it's all free, and you cannot beat free. $3.99 is the best that there is. Let's see here. So yeah, check it out. And yeah, you know, it's free. You can't beat that. So onwards with the game. Let me fire up the Genesis Classics. So to give you some perspective here, I am playing legit, and I am playing on the official Retrobit Genesis controller. This is the 6-button controller, and this is officially endorsed by Sega. It is licensed by Sega. The folks at Retrobit did an amazing job. This controller is Sega provided Retrobit with the molds, the official molds for the Genesis controller. So this is as legitimate as it feels. Gotta play legit. Gotta listen to that great music. Fun fact to this song. I don't know the name of the song, but it was originally released on the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. There was something called the Sega Vintage Collection, and there was a compilation with Streets of Rage. This song was used for the Streets of Rage 2 menu in that game. So very, very cool. It is a nice controller, and you can get it on Amazon. It's like $15, $20. You know, this is wired. I am old school, so I prefer the wired option, but there is a wireless option as well if you prefer that. There's also the 3-button controller if you feel more inclined to go that route. Excuse me again. We catch up here. No game. John JT says no game is a great game if it doesn't have fishing. You know what? Zelda's got fishing. Sega Bass Fishing's got fishing. Shenmue 3 has fishing. The Oblivion games, Elder Scrolls have fishing. What other games are known for fishing? I think one of the Final Fantasies has fishing, right, or something like that. So, actually, what's all of your favorite fishing games? Is there a fishing game that maybe stands out above the rest? Video Game Dust Leaves, what up, my man? Happy Friday to you, my man. Hope you're doing well. Square Pegs, what's going on? How are you doing, my friend? Thank you all for hanging out. And again, this is a beta test. I'm using a brand new internet provider here. So hopefully, things go smoothly. I appreciate. And please let me know if things are hiccuping or if things are acting up. Let me know. Fire Emblem 3 Houses has fishing, does it? So Fire Emblem is a series I never got into for full disclosure. I'm not an RPG person. RPGs just never clicked with me. And that's not to say they're not good. They just weren't for me. But for those of you who enjoy the RPGs, that is awesome. Sega Bass Fishing is the GOAT. It is. It's amazing how Sega... well, technically, there is Sega Bass Fishing on Steam. Do you want me to... Well, I can't do it now because I'm in the middle of a stream, but I could download it and play it at some other point. But yeah, Sega Bass Fishing is... So Sega is the king of arcade games, right? They could take the most mundane thing. It could be painting a wall. And back in their prime, Sega would have made an arcade game out of it. It would have been the most exhilarating, over-the-top, funny thing ever. So Sega Bass Fishing, again. It's such a simple game, but it's so simple, it's so exhilarating, and obviously the announcer is what makes it. He's an intentionally bad announcer. He's like, select a lure, select a casting point, enjoy your fishing. Oh, a big one. Hey, an average size. It's coming near. Bite it. It's just so hype. It's really cool. Wired controller gang, what up? Indeed. Definitely wired. Indeed. Quality's great so far. Cool. Thank you. Hope all is well in your... Yeah, I'm just happy trying out a new internet provider here, so we're gonna see how it goes. What can we play? Ooh. You know what? I feel, Galaxy Force is a shmup. Do that. Well, we did complete... Oh, I never did the Shinobi games here. Let me see. Which ones are here? Shadow Dancer. Shinobi 3. Oh, Revenge of Shinobi's not here. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. How about Revenge of Shinobi? Oh, this game is crazy. It's so good. So good. So good. Very much want a Sega Bass Fishing stream down the road. I could do that, for sure. I could do that. Alright, but yeah, let's, so this is going to be, unfortunately, a modded, altered version of the game. I can't do anything about it. But, Revenge of Shinobi, so to give a little bit of history on this game. So this game is pretty crazy. So this was an early Genesis game. This intro, unfortunately, is altered. It's not the original face. So, fun fact, this original intro, not in this version of the game, this is altered, but in the original version, that guy is actually Sonny Chiba, a very famous Japanese actor way back in the 70s and 80s. He actually had a movie which that little scene was taken from, because back then Sega didn't care about copyrights and legalities, they just did whatever they wanted. So, unfortunately, over time, people caught on, and they had to alter that. But would you believe this game, in its original incarnation, you fought. Let me list it. Batman, Spider-Man, Rambo, Terminator, Godzilla. I think I'm forgetting somebody else. Insanity. Just, you literally had all these random things in the game, and it was cool. Of course, over time, copyrights and all that ensued, and they had to kind of like modify everything. So, and again, the music is made by Yuzo Koshiro, who, if you know your Genesis, if you know your Sega, he's also the composer of the legendary composer of the Streets of Rage games. Also ActRaiser, and quite a few other games as well. Yes, exactly, John JT. You spit it right out. Yeah, he's also did the Streets of Rage games. That was Sonny Chiba, yeah. So, and obviously these characters are Jackie Chan, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, unfortunately, there are. So it's interesting. There are certain ROM revisions of this game. If you have the original black box with, if you look at the left side of the screen, the grid. If you have the black grid copy of Revenge of Shinobi, you're pretty much guaranteed to have the version with Godzilla in it. Subsequent ROM revisions had Godzilla altered to be a skeleton because they didn't have the rights. Here's a little fun fact, well, or a little hint. If you want to cheat, so you can adjust the amount of shurikens that you have. Now, there's a neat little trick. Now, normally in the game, let's say you start off at 50. If you run out, you can't shoot anymore. You just have to use your knife. Now, there is a way to get infinite shurikens. I remember this as a kid. So what you got to do, bring this down to 0, leave it there. You're going to hear a sound. Aha! See how it goes to 0 and it turned to infinity? Now I've got infinite shurikens. So that is a tip if you ever play Revenge of Shinobi. Go to the options screen, bring the shurikens down to 0, leave it there for about 10 seconds, you'll hear a chime. The 0 will turn to infinity, and there you go. There it is. Pro tips brought to you by Aldo here at the NPL Video Game Club. Gojira, yes, Gojira's in the game. He's far later on in the game. We won't get there because the game is hard. But yeah, this is good stuff. I love it. So you'll see I have 999 shurikens. We're breaking into the castle here. So this game is tough, mostly because like, for example, this guy. So, like, your whole thing against him is you're supposed to, double jump. So, the double jump is a pretty, is tough. Because the jumping is very strict and rigid. Yes, you also get to shoot dogs, unfortunately. So the trick with the double jump is you need to jump again right at the very apex of your original jump. And this game can be quite unforgiving, so you definitely got to be careful. Attack these guys from the air. So one of the things that people have trouble with is the double jump that I mentioned. It is quite tough. There's no doubt about it. Alright, so made it to the next screen. I believe each stage has 3 screens. Alright, so now I want to hit this to open the door. Now, technically, as long as I hold up, I should be impervious to shurikens. Now, I don't want to So technically these icons you would collect shurikens, but since I have infinite, I don't have to worry about that. I definitely... Oh, you may notice that sound is similar to Streets of Rage. A lot of these sounds are also used. But I already have POW, so that's fine. So the whole trick with those guys is you, they block if... So you need to go on a higher plane and shoot them from below. That's the strategy with those guys. Revenge of Shinobi, the best game that will ever make me rage. Oh, it is a hard game. There is no doubt about it. Yes, Streets of Rage noises. So the 1-up is a Streets of Rage sound, and also the... well, actually, I think when you press start, because Streets of Rage 1 also uses this font for the start menu. So it is quite similar. Pretty sure Streets of Rage uses the same sound. Alright, so now you can go down, and you want to... These guys infinitely spawn, so you just want to deal with them as they come in. Make sure you don't hit the bamboo, because that would be a bad idea. Ugh. They broke my, oh, man. Alright. So much for my POW. Alright, well. Hopefully I can recover. Alright, so now with these guys, you want to get them... Got him. So yeah, once you get hit once, you lose your POW. Which is unfortunate. I got my life. He fell down, so then if I duck, he'll duck low. That's how you get him. Same thing here. Go low. Boss should be coming up soon. Oh, the music is very, very excellent. Alright, so there's a hard way and an easy way to fight this guy. Easy way, just stay up here. Double jump. And then shoot your shurikens as he uses his sword. That's the easy way to do it. And you just gotta time it when he slashes his sword. Again, you have infinite shurikens here, so you don't need to worry about losing any of them. You'll notice he changes color, that means you're doing damage to him. Again, just the safe way. Normally you would probably use your ninjutsu to get an edge. But there you go. Bum bum. Bum. This is also Streets of Rage, these score sounds. Also taken from Streets of Rage. So now we're going to the waterfall. This is where the rage can begin because there are bottomless pits. And this could lead to doom. Angry? Because are a necessity here. If you don't have them, forget it. You are going to die. Alright, so I got POW. So you just gotta be very certain with your double jumps. So notice how it says up. So what you gotta do, You gotta use the logs. So you just gotta double jump. So this is where it gets tough. Because if you don't know how to double jump, you're gonna lose. And you know what? I don't trust that. And this is where the unfair deaths happen. See? That's, one false move, you are done. So, Revenge of Shinobi is not for the faint of heart. Alright. And, you see, alright, luckily I maintained my POW. Yep, bottomless pits. Alright, so now, again, gotta be careful. Gotta make sure my double jump is right. Luckily, there's no time limit, so you're fine. To be yeah, you know what, TV? You're actually right. I think Revenge of Shinobi did come out first. You are right. Thank you for the correction. Alright, here it is. Now, the reason why I don't hit that is that could be a bomb. See? That's just old school enemy level placement. You just know. If a game's gonna be evil, they're gonna do that. So that's why you don't trust it. Alright, so I don't need that. But I need it. Alright, so here's another thing. Blind jump. Now, if you stay away, you're fine. You go near the bomb, that it'll go off quicker. Alright, sorry for the sniffles again. Alright, so this is the part that a lot of people rage on. There are logs that you need to go on. And in order to proceed, you've got to double jump. And the double jump did not work for me there. Time to start from the beginning, again. Again, the double jump is pretty tricky. You've literally got to do it at the very apex of your jump. If you don't do it that way, it won't work. So, I made the mistake. I didn't time it right. Again, it's been a long time since I played this, so the... alright. Luckily, I still have my POW. And back into the bottomless pit. Yeah, it's very much Castlevania, like, I'm losing all my lives here, that's pretty bad. But just to show you that this game is no joke. So the biggest thing is you just have to, like, keep your cool as you jump. Like, you just have to remember, there's a certain pixel where you have to jump up. Easier said than done. So you just kind of gotta, like, practice it. There's, like, a certain pixel where it's fine. And that wasn't it. Oh, I'm about to get a game over just on this. So again, it's... if you don't get that double jump timing right, this game is, especially in this stage, you are done. I am proof pudding in that regard. Ugh. Lost my oh my word. Look at this. Look at that. See, it blind jumps. You gotta know. So people say Ninja Gaiden's hard, but you know, Ninja Gaiden never had platforming that was like this. I mean, sure, it had a lot of cheap deaths and stuff like that, but it was a different beast. Oh man, again. I fell into that. Wow, I am slipping real bad here. You were watching the destruction of Aldo here. Destroyed. All right, let's do this. Come on. Watch out for the bat guy. All right. So now I got to make sure I jump. All right, so. Nope. I felt that wasn't going to work. All right, so you just got to hope for the best. 1, 2. 1. Nope. All right. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. Oh, but not high enough. You got to get it at the apex of the jump. All right, so here you go. You just... It's a leap of faith in many ways. And... I did not have faith. So I hope you're all having a laugh. 2 game overs on the second stage. Oh, man. And you know what's really bad is I used to be able to do this in my sleep. But it has been so long since I played this game that it is now destroying me. For your enjoyment, of course. Alright, so got him. If you have any prayers, I would appreciate them. There you go. Alright, so now I know there's a bomb there, so I don't want to do that. Alright. I did it. Alright, that was a bomb. Got this guy. Alright, so now... Here's the leap of faith. Oh boy. Alright. Now technically, I forgot that you could do a save. So, you know what? To ease the pain, we are gonna... You're gonna, go back here. Alright. Somehow it got rid of the look. Now it's got that CRT look. Okay. Not sure why I did that. And whoa! Good thing I saved, right? So now I want to load. There you go. There's no shame in save scumming. Not at all. Especially when we were tortured by this as kids. No reason to be tortured yet again. Oh boy. Alright. We will make through it. 1, 2. 1. 1. 1, 2. Look at that. Oh, the double jumps are just so weird. Man. I will catch up in the comments in a section, in a sec. I just want to get over this jump. Holy moly. 1. Wow. That's the thing. Once you commit to a jump, you're done. 1, 2, and I faltered. I don't know why I moved back. Silly me. 1, 2. Nope. No, it's fixed in the other games. So the reason why a lot of people love Shinobi 3, the double jump is much easier. It's not this. So the reason why a lot of people don't like this over Shinobi 3 is because of this. This double jump is just so hard to master. It's literally, again, like I said, it's the apex of your jump. But even then, sometimes it just doesn't register. Alright. 1, 2, nope. I guess I did it too late. See? There it is. There it is. Alright, 1, 2. Oh, man. This is embarrassing. This is pretty bad. I've never had it this bad in this game. Holy moly. But yeah. Shinobi 3 is a great entry point to the series because a lot of things are streamlined. This game was just so rigid. And yeah, the double jump being the defining factor there. Look at that. Oh, man. Alright. Come on. Come on. Oh. It is just not working for me today. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I just can't get that second one. Nope. It's pretty bad when, like, the first hour is just me trying to get this jump. You know what? I'm thinking that too, EC Myers, because I know there were complaints that there was input lag. I never played this before on the Genesis collection, so it could be that this input lag is doing it. Yo, what up, Rex? How you doing, my man? I'm failing so hard at Revenge of Shinobi. This double jump is the... Yeah, I think it could be this input lag that is causing it. Alright, so 1, 2... Yeah, wow. Shinobi. Alright, 1, 2, 3, come on. You could... Oh, you could do it, boy. Come on. Hop away. Nope. This is why save states, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Especially in embarrassing moments like this. You know what I think I'm doing wrong? I'm holding towards. I think that's what I'm doing wrong. I need to jump straight up to get this double jump working. That seems to be more consistent. Nope. I think I'm just waiting too long. There you go. Oh my god. History in the making here. Unbelievable. We did it. So let me catch up here on the chat here. TV Game says, I do remember my friend had a Genesis back in the early days. Pre-Sonic, Altered Beast pack-in, yep. And I remember loving the black box designs. This one especially. It was a really cool cover, yeah. On the plus side, if you get far enough, you get to fight Spider-Man. If they didn't change... Yeah, this is the Genesis, so I'm pretty sure... if you notice, in the title screen, there was no copyright for Spider-Man, so I think... this might be the one where he's colored pink, and it's not the actual colors. And same thing with Batman. Batman is turned into, like, this mutant guy. Haven't played this one, but I played Shinobi 3. The double jump is somewhat the same. It is, but the timing is so much easier on the Shinobi 3. You audibly clapped. Nice. They should just quit now. It's not going to get any better. You know? Alright, watch out for the bomb. Oh! A double bomb. You gotta love it. You gotta love the evilness. So when you have the POW, you notice I have like this shield. So if I move forward, I deflect. shurikens that they throw at me. I don't remember if you can... Oh. Jackie Chan's. Oh, lost the POW. Alright. So the boss here, you definitely want to use some ninjutsu. So the boss here is going to be Shadow Dancer. There's an easy way to beat him, and there's a... I don't remember the easy way though, honestly, if I'm if I'm being honest. So basically this guy is he's called Shadow Dancer. His whole thing is he has duplicates, so like he has like 10 or so duplicates, and you have to kill each one until you get to the real Shadow Dancer. Then you can defeat him. Shinobi on 3DS is pretty good, but equally painful in difficulty. If you love these streams, share it with a friend. Oh, thank you, Rax. Yeah, I mean, we are completely grassroots here at the NPL Video Game Club, so, you know, as you guys have all been testament to, we would not be where we are without your support, without your shares, without your likes, gives a thumbs up. Thank you to those of you who were taking the time and seeing me painfully try to beat the waterfall. So, here, there is, which ninjutsu? I think it's the... See, there's the electricity, that's the shield. Yep. So I think that's the one I want to use. So that gives me a shield, and I want to keep hitting him. And I want to get close to him. And notice every time I hit him, I knock out a clone. Until he's a shadow. There you go. So you just gotta stay close to him and kick him. That's the ideal strategy for him. I believe Chinatown is next. Oh, the airport. So this is where you see Rambo. Alright. So I'm gonna show you where Rambo is, but this time I think they gave him... they made him bald. So you don't actually see it. Get this guy. Alright, so I've got... Alright, so the whole gimmick here... When you double jump, you move into the background. So you alternate between planes. And see how they... And, alright. I messed up. Hard to tell sometimes where you're going. Alright, so now this guy... Alright, so that's Rambo. But notice, he is bald here. In the original version of the game, he is... he has hair. So they did alter him. But in the Japanese version, or in the original versions, that is Rambo. So it can get a little confusing, whether you're in the foreground or background. There's a dog here. Look at these dogs. They are ready to go. They are ready to attack. Unfortunately, I mean, well, fortunately, enemies don't really... Alright, so now here, I want to make sure Get these guys. Yes, so Shadow Dancer, so, oh, this stage is pretty tough. Because you can fall out of the doors that open, and they will suck you into the air, and that's an instant death. I think they reused those bombs for Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's a good question. Which stage of Michael Jackson? That's towards the end when you go to the military compound? Maybe, I don't recall, honestly. That's another hilarious game. It's like bad but good, but that game gets very hard later on. If I recall, yeah. So Shadow Dancer, there was the arcade Shinobi, and then Shadow Dancer was the second game. But then when it came out on Genesis, it's actually very different from the arcade. So they're kind of two separate games. Then Revenge of Shinobi. Then Shinobi 3. Then there was, I believe, the PS2 Shinobi. And then there's the other one on PS2 with the girl, I think it's called Nightshade. Then Shinobi 3DS. Oh wait, there's also on Sega Saturn, there was Shinobi Legends. I think that's it though for Shinobi games. Smart platform play there. Alright, so you want to avoid the doors. You want to jump over them. Because when they open, and if you're close, you will get sucked out into the background. And you definitely don't want to do that. But you could also... Well, actually, I don't think you can get enemies into there, to be honest. Alright, so... You want to go... And of course, they hit me. Alright, so like here, you want to jump. And don't go near the door, or else you will get sucked in. Look at these guys, look at these guys. Since I got a POW, I want to make sure I save. So yeah, Shadow Dancer's on here. I mean, I could do that a little bit too if you want. Alright, so... I want to... Alright, luckily I got that. There's a 1-up, there's a 1-up. Ugh, can I get it? I did, alright, lucky. Jump. That's also a Streets of Rage sound. Right, so I want to jump over. And I want to again... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Unfair. Unfair, I say. This game loves to do that. It loves to mess with you. Alright, well, I missed the 1-up, but that's okay. Oh, you see that? You see that? You see that? Alright, let me load that again. I want to try to keep the POW as long as I can. You know what? Ugh. Alright. Are you serious? The after explosion got me? Ugh. Alright. Alright, so I got both of them. Come on. Alright. There's nothing over there that I need, so I can save here. To make it a little easier. Oh wait, I just loaded. Whoops. Alright, silly me. Alright. So then here I can save. There you go. The reason why I want the POW is, for the boss. Alright, well. That didn't really work out, did it? Alright. He should be dead. Yep, 1-up sound. That is correct. You got it. Alright, there you go. Alright, so what you want to do, jump over. And see? This is why you don't go near the doors. Lots of unfair deaths here. So you just gotta jump in between the doors. Alright, don't want the bomb. So then up here again, save. They're literally begging you to get hit. It's crazy. You enjoy it, even though I'm saving every couple seconds? Well, thank you, EC Mars. It's, so the boss here is, he's pretty tough. So it is like a giant brain. So the whole idea behind this is there's a giant machine with a brain that pops out every couple seconds. The thing is, you need to avoid the lasers, which are on the top, that come out. They shoot laser beams. The thing is, if you have the POW, you should be able to hit it pretty well. And whoops. Alright, well, I messed up there. Let me try that again. As long as you have the POW, it should be easier to... I think with the POW... You know what? I think if you jump up at the right time, I think you can get him with the POW. Alright, hold on. I remember there's a safe way to do this. So I think I need to go over here. There it is. So you just gotta alternate. That's the safe way to do it. You just gotta find the right spot. I guess there is no way to hit him multiple times. Yeah, you just gotta alternate. That's what you gotta do. You gotta hit the brain. Oh, no, no, I guess you can't. So you just want to alternate, and you just gotta wait for that brain to pop out again. The brain will change colors to indicate that you're doing damage. I think there might be an easier way. I think if I do the shield, I might be able to just brute force my way in there. But I don't remember. Honestly. There is a strategy for every boss, I just don't remember each one. So this is the safe way. As long as you move, you're good. There you go. So that would take a lot longer if you didn't have POW. Because the POW does beef up your damage. So now airport into the cars. Okay. So this is the junkyard area. So this is where you fight Terminator. Actually, Rambo appears here too. And I figured that was a bomb. Watch out for the bombs. There's Rambo again. So again, he has, he's bald in this version, but in the original release, he does have hair. He is Rambo. It's... Get these guys tricky, tricky. You kind of gotta love how evil the design, like the level design is, you know, because there's so many blind spots. So like, for example, here. Luckily, there was another spot there. There you go. And again, this game is unique because you fight Rambo, Terminator, Spider-Man, Batman, Godzilla. No other game in the history of games has that many, like, unlicensed characters. So, it's quite a historical footmark in gaming. Notice how I'm pulling off the double jumps here much easier. Look, health right on top of a bomb. How evil is that? You gotta love it. You gotta respect it. You know, it's a lost art in gaming. Oh, this stage. Oh boy. All right, another stage with bottomless pits. And lava, if I'm not mistaken. Been enjoying Donkey Kong Country 2 lately. Okay, yeah, that's a good game, for sure. I actually, believe it or not, I was a Genesis guy. I was a Team Sega kid. And I'm still a Team Sega adult, so outside of NES... Sorry, that just took over. So I never had a Super Nintendo growing up. So my exposure to Super Nintendo would be friends who would have it. So Donkey Kong Country 1 is something that I played at a friend's house, but no one I knew growing up had Donkey Kong Country 2 or 3. So I missed out on those. How many 80s action movie references can you spot? Oh. Oof. All right, look at this. They get you right off the get-go. You got a double jump. Alright, so you want to jump on the hook. You don't want to hit the lava. You don't want to hit that. How cool is that song, huh? Or maybe it's just me. Thank the stars, there are save states. Alright, so what you want to do here is you want to, actually... Up! Speak of the devil. Look at that. Alright. So what I want to do is I want to double jump and then do my, want to do this. And hope I get them. Right into the lava. There's instant death. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to get up there. When in doubt, always double jump and do your shurikens. Alright, this is another double jump moment, so I want to save because I just don't know, you know? Alright, here we go. Well. Oh. So was that even worth it? I don't even know. I mean, I don't need POW, honestly. Just gonna fight Terminator. Would have been nice, but... Alright, so now I gotta watch out for the flame and also the flying garbage. And if you don't hold right, you're gonna die. That's another thing. Alright, so now it's Terminator time. So you'll notice that he looks just like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? So his whole thing is he throws things at you. He throws cars and eventually just starts throwing bigger things at you. And whoops, I forgot. And then you basically just want to get out of his way. So it's the Terminator, baby. And you basically gotta angle the jumps. Gotta hit him right in the face. Notice he's changing colors, that means he's getting mad. He's a Terminator. Look at him. Get to the chopper! Alright, so now I think it's the highway. Yep. Alright, this is another diabolical stage because you jump in between the foreground and background. And there are cars that could run you over. So... But I think that might be, I don't know, I think that's enough of a taste of Shinobi, right? I think we could move on to something else. I'm using this game as some great stuff. Yeah, you should look it up. Revenge of Shinobi OST. It is really, really good stuff. Jetsen10, what's up, my friend? Happy Friday to you, my man. Hope you're doing well. Actually, you know what? Let me look at the... what do we do for the poll? What are the results here? What game? Castlevania Anniversary Collection won with 44% of the vote. So, I guess we can move on to Castlevania if that's cool with you guys. I don't want to play this all day because then you just see me die over and over again, and I don't know if how fun that is. Yeah, so Rax, I had put a list. So Castlevania Anniversary Collection is next. So I guess while I boot that up, if you guys can maybe tell me which Castlevania in that collection would you like me to play. So let me exit out of this here and get out of here. And, okay, so I'm going to feel doubly bad now because Rax is the Castlevania expert. Castlevania, admittedly, is something that I never got hugely into as a kid. I started off with Simon's Quest. That's the first one I had. Actually, the only Castlevania I owned as a kid. And yeah, Castlevania never like roped me in. And again, that's not to say it's bad. It just, I don't know, it just kind of fell off my radar growing up. But I do have nothing but respect for Castlevania. It's obviously a very well beloved series. So let me just change controllers here, because I don't think. Let me use the Genesis controller here. So let me switch that out. 1 second, fellas. We just get my Xbox controller. There you go. Again, sorry for the sniffles and all that. Just a little sick boy. You say Super Castlevania 4? Okay. Fun fact, I didn't like Castlevania until I got older and could appreciate its lore. Oh, okay. You know, actually, Rex, I don't think we ever discussed in deep about the Castlevania. I think I could have sworn you grew up on it. Or you were in it from the beginning. All right, so this, I'm going to have to adjust the screen because Castlevania Anniversary Collection is 720p, so as a result, it's going to be a smaller window. So I'm going to have to just stretch it out so it looks good for you guys. So just 1 second here. I must be running and get back to work, everyone. Yeah, TV games, thank you so much for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, so let me make this a little big for you guys, and I think that should be it. Cool. So, Rack said Castlevania 4. Let's see how I embarrass myself here. Nope, didn't play it until I was a little older, and when I did, I just got roped in. When I was a little kid, I didn't give a damn. Yeah. Or give a darn. Yeah. Thank you for the PG. And, I said that as my mistake. So yeah, Simon's Quest is what I grew up on. And fun fact, the reason why my parents bought Simon's Quest in the first place is because if you look at the cover, my older brother was huge into He-Man. So they thought it was a He-Man game because Simon Belmont and the cover of Simon's Quest looks like He-Man. So, it wasn't a He-Man game, but it's what we got. Alright, so Super Castlevania 4. In the small country of Transylvania, there is a legend which says that every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously become weak, and the forces of evil gain a foothold into our world. The evil manifests itself in the form of one of the most feared characters to roam the earth, the vampire Dracula. Every 100 years, Dracula is revived and grows stronger and stronger. His goal is to turn all humanity into creatures of darkness, to be ruled under his iron fist. He has appeared in this world many times, and there are many people who fear that in his next appearances, he may be unstoppable. There is one group that has always been around to see that Dracula is defeated, the Belmont family. For generations, the Belmonts have passed along the secrets and skills of vampire hunting to the eldest child of the family. While many of the Belmonts have lived peaceful lives without encountering Dracula, they remain prepared. There are occasional skirmishes with lesser monsters, but the Belmont clan has always emerged victorious. Now 100 years have passed since the last battle between Dracula and the Belmonts. Transylvanians are reporting mysterious sightings of odd creatures appearing under cover of the darkness. As spring approaches, the citizens prepare for a traditional celebration. Unbeknownst to them, an evil group of people is holding a ceremony in the old destroyed abbey outside of town, attempting to revive the Prince of Darkness. As they carry out their ritual, a dark cloud descends over the countryside. The sinister group stirs itself into a frenzy of mysterious chanting and pagan dancing. Then lightning strikes the abbey. The ground bucks under their feet, and the abbey walls shudder. Once again, Dracula is revived. It is time once again for Simon Belmont to call forth the powers of good to aid him in his battle. Armed with his mystical whip, why do they not? Why do they not let you look at that on your own? That is, now I've got to wait. Look at this. Frustrating. What is this? Oh, it's all good, Rex. That was my slip. My fault. Shame on me. Well, has anyone played Super Castlevania 4 outside of Rex? I'd be very curious to see if any of you have played. And again, thank you all for hanging out here, as always, on Friday. Appreciate it. Come on. Let's get that story. Come on. I've literally got like 2 sentences left. Come on. Actually, Rax, you may be able to tell me, since I'm not super well versed in Castlevania, this song that's playing in the menu, is this from one of the games, or was it made specifically for this anniversary collection? Not your favorite in the series? Played it on the SNES Classic, yeah. Well, I think, so between Castlevania 4 and Bloodlines, I think Bloodlines is a much more fluid game. Super Castlevania 4 is still stuck in that kind of like that rigid Castlevania 1, 2, 3 style. I think Bloodlines streamlined it a little bit more, where it's much more dynamic in terms of your movements and platforming and all that. It's in the original game. Okay. Huh. But I'm assuming this is a remix, or is it the actual song? Bloodlines is awesome, yeah. Oh, here we go. It is time once again for Simon of Belmont to call forth the powers of good to aid him in his battle. Armed with his mystical whip, his courage, and the centuries-old knowledge of the Belmont family training, he sets forth on his mission. Alright, here we go. Spooky, bloody background here. With the old Konami logo. Ah, back when Konami was good, huh? You remember when you would pop in a game, Turtles or this, and you would see that Konami logo, you'd be like, alright, I'm in for a good time. How the times have changed. You played Bloodlines in this very collection, okay. Yeah, it's awesome. I prefer, again, I'm not super into the lore, so please excuse my noobishness, but I know the game is much easier with the guy with the staff. He's just a cooler, and he has like that double jump too, which is so, or that like charging jump, just makes things so much easier. You can like skip whole portions of the game with that. But it's definitely a cool character. I remember seeing this intro for the first time back in, I'd like to say 1994. I saw it at Electronics Boutique, no, Software Etc. They used to have, when you would walk into the store, they would have like the 2 or 3 TVs at the entrance showing off commercials of games or game trailers or footage, and one of them had this track screen. And again, if you go back to 1994, 93, this was pretty creepy stuff. You know, this was pretty wild. Konami's new Getsu Fumuden looks pretty cool. I have no idea what that is. Is that like a... Well, you said Konami. Is it Pachinko? You know, we're just going default. Oh. We are going, Oh wait, what did I do? Oh, whoops. How do I erase? Here we go. You're going with NPL VGC, because it's a video game club, right? Blank is after, yeah. That was my fault. Alright. So one thing, because I'm not a huge Castlevania fan, again, it's not saying there's anything wrong with Castlevania at all, but one thing that I never understood, and it's so... Wait, how do you... Oh yes, you could do that too, I forgot. Yep. How do you shoot the, How do you shoot the power-ups? I forget. Ah, there it is. Okay. One of the triggers. So if I remember correctly, it's depending on how many hearts you have, is how many power-ups you can do, right? Alright, so I want to get this. And then you never know what could be around here. Is there something worth your while? Nope. Super Ghouls and Ghosts is another favorite of mine. Oh yeah, that was a cool one. Again, Genesis also had that as well. So you use this to go past the pit. So yeah, I was saying, the one thing that always confused me about Castlevania, every other game in the history of games, hearts are life. But hearts in Castlevania are just a means to get your power-ups. So it's kind of weird in that regard. So like with these bat guys, you just whip your thing around. You can aim diagonally. I think this is the first game where you could do that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think there might be a false wall here too. But oh well. There was. Look at that. So I think with Bloodlines, you were able to jump while you were on the stairs. So that is an improvement. Which you can't do in this one. Oh, you got a whip. Yeah, alright. I forgot. You could do that in this one. Alright. Oh, whoops. My bad. Can you whip? Yes, while you're on the stairs. Okay. I remember in Simon's Quest you can't do that. So, it's already an improvement. What does that jug do? Is that invincibility? So again, I'm not too well versed on power-ups in Castlevania. Alright. I'll catch up with you one sec, my man Rax. Oh, alright. Alright, bro. Come on. You didn't have to do me like that. Hearts are... Here are courage? Oh yeah, is there ever any explanation what hearts are in Castlevania? Because again, it just power-ups your secondary weapon. But it's just so... Actually, no, Zelda's like that too, right? No. Oh man, I forget. There's another game where hearts don't do anything for health. Food is fuel. Yep, the little turkeys. Jug invulnerability. Okay. I assumed because I saw the flashing. I figured that's what it was, but wasn't 100% sure. Alright, so who is the boss here? Oh, I probably shouldn't have taken that. The cross was probably better. Oh well. Holy water is a staple of Castlevania, so that's okay. This song's pretty good. Look at this. Horse heads out of nowhere. Like, what? Flying horse heads. What? In what world, right? Only in Castlevania, folks. Ugh. Respawning enemies, I forgot. Yikes. Alright. What's the name of this song? Is this, oh, is that like a dinosaur in the back there? Look at that. Cool little, oh, Medusa heads. Oh boy. Alright, well, probably the circular whip is probably the best option for them. Oh, I got health. Praise the stars. Oh, that was a trap door. Oh, okay. Wow, okay. Somehow I made it through without falling in before. Well, fool me once, right? Wow. Well, you learn, you know? So they purposely put that thing in there just to mess you up. Look at that. You know what? You gotta applaud the evil. Alright, so you gotta... I probably should have... Ooh, who's this? Who is this? You know what? If I mess up, let me save, because... Boss time. Alright, so I gotta hit this thing's head. Oh. Alright. Should have known that wasn't gonna be enough. Alright. Got him. I love the Castlevania music. It's pretty good. I mean, I haven't played them all, so I can't say, but I mean, Simon's Quest is always going to be, you know, the nostalgia for me. People can say what they want about the game and how it's horribly translated and, you know, it's not a Metroidvania style game, but the music, I still think it's the best Bloody Tears I've heard out of all the games. So, and again, I haven't heard them all, so but from what I've seen, Bloody Tears on Simon's Quest is the best version I've heard. I do wonder with these hands, do they appear in set spots or do they randomly spawn? That'd be a good question to know. Look, you got Sonic the Hedgehog here. Armadillos. Thing is, you gotta angle these whips right, or else it won't work. Lots of hearts. Alright, do I go left or do I go right? Right, left seems to be the only place to go. Or right, I should say. You know what's really cool? So this is a kind of a retro technology, but if you notice how the background scrolls as you move along, that is something in the old days, John JT, if you're still around, it's called Parallax Scrolling. Oh, look at this. These guys just appear. Okay, Sonic. So yeah, Parallax Scrolling is an old technique. No one really does it anymore, because, you know, it was only with 2D. But it was, for its time, it was very cool. Alright, where are the frog guys? Come on. I know frog guys are here. Anytime there's a water stage, there's frog guys. Let's be honest now. Oh, frogs. Alright. I said frogmen, but there's actual frogs. And, oh, wow, okay, you can sink. Wow. That was rough. Alright, how do I... Oh boy. Can I just... Okay. You can do that. Could use some help right now. Please tell me there's health. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So actually, Rax, since you're here, this is Simon, or is it another Belmont? You know, I think this windmill fan, I think, is a better power-up, so I should stick with that. What do you think is the best power-up to have in this game? I'm assuming holy water is probably on the lower tier. Oh boy. Here we go. Well, in case I mess it up, let me save, because... This is Simon? Okay. Yeah, because I guess, I don't know, maybe it was, maybe you can tell me. Actually, I would love to pick your brain about Castlevania, because there's a lot I don't know. So in the cover art for Simon's Quest, Simon has blonde hair. But obviously in the game, I think he had black hair, because it was NES. I'm assuming that was probably, you know, because that happened all the time. The cover artists just never knew the details, so they just kind of drew whatever they wanted. I'm assuming canonically, Simon is a brunette. Right? I don't think he's blonde. Because the cover of Castlevania 1, he has brown hair. Here he has brown hair. Simon's Quest, the sprite, had black hair, but I think that was more a limitation of the color palette for the NES. Alright, who is this? Oh, Medusa! Really? Really? Okay. That was, not what I... Oh, what is that? A 2? What does that mean? Lots of things I don't know. Alright, fish guys. This is a cool little environment, though. I like the water effects. Little sprite transparencies, that's cool. Brown hair? Okay. Simon's Quest had black because they were just trying new stuff. Yeah, I think maybe it was probably more just limitation of the NES because, well, actually, now that I think about it, what color was his hair in the NES sprite for Castlevania 1? I think it was the same, right? It was a black hair? Or he actually had brown hair? I can't recall. This game is probably the easiest for beginners for the series to get into. It was brown. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can see that. It's definitely more accessible. I think I jump over those. That seems like a... spikes. I like the fact that you can aim diagonally and you can aim up. That's cool. I like the visual aesthetic here. The music is pretty nice too. You're right. Yeah. He was kind of brown. You're right. Yeah, now that I think about it. You are absolutely right. Stage 3. How many stages are here in total? I'm curious. Ooh, alright. This is cool. Alright, so obviously I don't want to jump into the spikes. Do those water droplets hurt you? Just paranoid about this stuff. Oh, look at that slowdown, baby. Guy with the multiple mini guys. Okay. But yeah, so far, I mean, I haven't died, so that tells you that it's a much more accessible game, for sure, like Rex said. So I guess if you were just venturing in your Castlevania journey, Super Castlevania might be a really good gateway for you. Okay, axe. Alright. Ooh. This looks like something I could break. Aha. Look at this. Look at this. Just treasure galore. I love it. Alright. Secret passageway, even though, you know, you could tell the texture of the wall was totally different, so you knew there was something there. Long pink hair and Castlevania Chronicle. Castlevania Chronicles, which one is that? That is, wait for these guys to shoot their thing. That's 3. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, I can't get in there. Okay. That's the most slept on game. It's on PS1. Okay. You know what? Now that you mention it, I think the, I'm reminded of it now. Yeah, I think it was just a picture of the castle, right, in the background? I think I remember the box art. Is Chronicles a 2D game, or is it 3D? I'm assuming it's a prequel, because it says Chronicles in the name. Oh, alright. Shame on me. I didn't notice they hurt you. Oh, you gotta... The debris hurts you too. Oh, that's okay. So you gotta just stand away. Touché, they got me. It's a remake, essentially. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I appreciate all the information, guys, because again, Even though I know a lot about certain games, there are other games I don't know anything about, or very little about, so it's always nice to be educated and learn. Definitely cool. Alright, so because this thing is shaking, I'm assuming... Alright, I can't kill that thing. I'm assuming I need to... Oh, this doesn't break. Oh, it does! Alright. Had a feeling it would. Alright, so these guys, you just gotta... Just gotta move. Alright, 3. Chronicles is a 2D remake of the first Castlevania, as Rack said. This is where things might get tough? Alright. I mean, so far, it's been pretty casual, in terms of difficulty pace, so... Thank you for the heads up. Alright, so get that. And then, I want to... do that. I want to jump over. Oh, I love the diabolical placement of enemies. That's great. Can I go in there? No, I can't. 1, 2, 3. Be nice if I can go in there. Alright, got him. One, two, three. I don't know if that was an upgrade, but I suppose I'll find out. Oh, okay. I need momentum. Alright. I could have butchered that, but I think I did pretty good. Round of applause to me. Alright, something's gonna jump out here. I feel it in my bones. Okay, so I see what you mean. The bats are coming now. So that can make things a little bit more difficult than they need to be. Ooh, do I go left or right? So there's a multiple path here. I'm assuming one path leads to maybe a power-up or something. Focus on timing. Your pacing is really good. Oh, thank you, Rax. Well, again, even though I haven't played this, the platforming and timing is very similar to other games of the era, so... what do you guys say? Left or right? Again, I'm assuming one of the locations is probably a reward for finding maybe some power-up or something. I see the hooks, so I'm assuming that's the more difficult path. Speaking of bones, someone just made a ROM hack of Castlevania where you play as a skeleton. An undead Simon Belmont seeking revenge on Dracula. Oh, really? Oh, you know what? We're doing it. Alright, well, okay. Never mind. I want to get some momentum. I thought there was more to that path. Ooh, that was a weird jump. Alright. Ah, here come the mermaid guys. Yep. A staple of any Castlevania game, right? Ooh, oh, okay. Alright. Oh! Alright. Okay, these guys take 2 hits. Oh, he gives a lot of hearts. Okay. I'm low on health, though, so... I don't know. I suppose I could shoot... That really only hits him once. Get some momentum. Oh, wow, what was that? Oh, alright, well, that was my first official death. Okay. Fool me once, right? Alright, so oh, jeez. Alright, so you gotta watch out for these falling debris. Okay. You just gotta go. Okay. Fool me once. Fool me once. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do the little circle whip thing. Alright, so you know what? Before I fall again, let me save here. Linda, what's up? How you doing? Happy Friday to you. Thank you for stopping in. I know we're kind of, well, we're on the tail end here, but Rax was so kind enough to suggest Super Castlevania 4, so we are playing that right now. Did you know you could twitch your limp whip around if you hold down the fire button? Yep. Yeah, I was doing that before. Yep, I did remember that, because I think you could do that in Bloodlines as well, I think. Looks like you accidentally extended your whip. Yeah, with the momentum, and then the fish guy got me. But I do notice that the power of that circular whip isn't that good. There we go. Oh-ho. Oh, these guys shoot water now? I'll get rid of him. I wonder if those water streams do hurt you. Alright, jump over and go up. Listen to this music. This music is like weird with that flute. Kinda got like that earthy vibe to it. Alright, this guy, I remember him from before. Alright, so now these skeletons, I probably want to get him when he goes backwards, and then boom. Oh, that kills everything on screen. Okay. I did not know that. Alright, so that's just going that way, so I can go up. And if you can get these guys safely, then that's really the ideal way you want to deal with them. It slows down enemies, yeah. Using it well so far. Thank you, Rax. Well, that means a lot. Again, I'm a Castlevania noob, as sad as it is to say. But I'm glad to hear that I'm getting somewhat the mechanics right. Alright, so I wanna get this guy. Oh, whoops. I don't think I can... Nope. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to get him from behind, I guess. Oh well. What was that? I was moonwalking, what? How did I moonwalk up the stairs? What was that? Alright, can I can attack. Okay, so you can attack while you're on the stairs. Alright, that is helpful. I didn't know you could do that. I thought you were limited. Look at that, I'm moonwalking. That is hilarious. Alright, these are gonna break. Alright, so there's gonna be something here that's gonna knock me back down. Oh. The water's rising. Alright, so this is probably a thing where I need to platform. And not drown. The water they spit does hurt. Okay. This game has such a cool soundtrack, but I think it would be better in a different game. Spin whip them. Okay. Is this boss time? Oh, whoops. Alright. Oh. Alright, so that's one. Oh. Alright, one more hit and I'm done. Wow, I had him with one more hit left. Look at that. Total happenstance and luck. I'll take that, though. Yeah, that was my fault. But I got it anyways with 1 HP left. Look at that. Stage 4. I'm killing it. Is that boss like hard? Well, I can see how. Well, I mean, he had me at 1 HP, so that's pretty tough, you know. What's the preferred strategy for him? Is there a specific power up that is more effective against him? Because the little axe, I guess, wasn't really doing that good. I'm assuming maybe holy water because it does slow them down, right? Then maybe gives you time to whip him multiple times. That was perfect. You did well with the axes. Okay, yeah, because I know the axe has like a really weird arc though, so that's the thing. I remember that in the other games. You know what's really cool? Look at that. That skeleton follows you. He follows where you're going. That's a cool little touch. And I saw his hand. I saw that coming. But now I feel like I need to, how do I... There we go. Oh, okay. That's all that was. Oh well. Still, I knew there was something there. It's a weird arc, but it's strong. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Again. Oh, I should have known. I should have known. The green, I should have known. Alright. So the green... Oh. How come I didn't fall for that the first time, but I did the second time? Alright, so... The green, I gotta jump over. That is... the best way to deal with that. Oh, but there's two. You just gotta move immediately. So that little sprite there looks like Alien from the movie Alien. I got him. Nice, so let me wait for this to go back down. And well. Oh well. Missed that, too bad. Alright, so now I know those little alien things are at the edge of those walls. So I definitely want to... Alright, so now these things... I guess you just have to move immediately. Or else they'll flip over. And well, exactly what happened. The thingy load. Oh. Okay. I fell through twice. What is the gimmick to these things? That one is fine. So it flips when I land. There doesn't seem to be a hook that I can grab onto, so what is the strategy here? Okay. You just instantly need to move. That's the plan. So ideally, well, I do eventually have to do it. Ooh, alright. Alright. That is tricky, because again, since the jumping is so rigid here, oh boy. Alright. Wow. So it's just hop and hop immediately. Oi, oi, oi. Ooh. I don't even know how I pull. Oh, and that's health too. Ugh, I need that. I need that. Alright, so let me save. No shame in save scumming. No shame. Alright, ooh, I didn't think I'd get that jump. Alright, cool. Alright, that's not worth it. Ah, the bats. So sometimes their sprites are hidden. Oh, there's a boss. Their sprite of the bat was hidden right in the HUD, so you couldn't even see him. That's evil. I like it though, it's evil. Old school evil. Alright, what is going on here? Alright, so you gotta watch out for the debris. Can I brute force? Oh, again, lucky again. Brute forced. Alright, so the debris... You just gotta... Wow, man, I've got, like, no health either. Ouch. Alright. You're doing so good? Oh, Rex, am I making you proud, my man? That makes my day. Alright, is there a false wall here? No. Bro. Was that... Was I supposed to die there? I mean, I almost... Oh, okay, yes, I remember this was a gimmick. Alright, so I need to... wait for the level turn, and then I can land on this platform here. Right? Does it stop spinning, or... Alright, so then... Oh boy. Oh boy! Alright, well, you know what? I got full health here, so you know what? I might as well keep the full health. You are actually, well, dude, that's cool. Again, I've always said Castlevania is my weak point, so... Something I never, and again, it's my fault, I never gave, much time into Castlevania. Not to say anything bad of it, it's just, yeah, just always escaped my purview. Alright, so can I just... Oh, okay. So, do I need to survive the wave of Medusa heads and it'll spin again? Is that the idea? Huh. Alright, well, let me see if I can survive the wave. I wonder if that's what I'm supposed to do. And then it'll turn again. Oh boy. Alright, they just seem like they're gonna keep on... Oh, okay. So it does spin. Okay, so that platform leaves. So that's moving, alright. Okay. Okay. What is, Medusa heads have always been an issue in Castlevania games. What is the preferred strategy for them? Because, especially in that, oh, okay, this looks like a false floor. Okay, no it's not. Ooh, look at this, mode 7. Ooh, okay, I gotta go. The floor is crumbling behind me. I've gotta haul it. I'm losing health. But I gotta go. Okay, invincibility. Cool. Health, thank you. Look at that cool 3D effect though, look at that. That is cool. I mean, there may be slowdown, but it's alright. Because if you're getting a cool visual effect like that, it's all worthwhile. Alright, so obviously, I don't want to get crushed by these things. Oh, okay. I thought they would have come back down. Come on. Come on. Can I not get up there? There we go. Alright, so I have got to... Well, there's no way up. Alright, here we go. So I wonder, am I supposed to go up or down? I think I'm supposed to go down. At least that's what I would think. So I need to wait for the break, which is here. Oh, no. And then... jump. And then I gotta jump. Nope. That was actually my fault. I thought maybe I needed to jump on them. Come on. Come on, bro. There you go. Alright, so... this is my chance to move. Don't want to get sucked in. Alright. So same thing, I want to make sure there's a gap here where I can move, so I want to wait for this. There we go. So this is very much like Contra right now. Contra had a stage like this where there were spikes that you had to avoid. Go ahead and save that too. Alright, so this one is going real fast. Alright, cool. So I can see what Rax meant, the difficulty curve is going up now, because there's a lot more, you know, death traps, as it were. Killed it. Thank you, Rax. I think I'm good if I duck. Yep. Alright, is there... Nope. Nothing hidden. Alright. You know what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, cool. Alright, another boss. Alright, so I got the axe. What this boss is, though, I don't know. Alright. Oh! Alright, so this guy has... I think if you stay on the right side of the screen, you're safe. Got him. Oh. Oh, wow. Can you still die from the falling debris even though you beat him? That's I wonder if you can die from the falling debris even though you technically beat him. This is amazing. Really? Like, I should have died, huh? Again, just one HP, yeah. Again, these bosses are all patterns, and I'm just getting lucky. I'm getting extremely lucky here. With the, with not dying. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Again, so this is, so Super Castlevania 4, I remember, as I mentioned, I first saw it at a software, etc. And there was a demo kiosk, and I got through the first stage. That's it. So this is all new territory to me. So this is what, stage 5-1? How many stages are there in total? I'm assuming, what, 8 or 9? I mean, we are at 612. I guess I am supposed to cut it. So we do have to cap off at 6. As fun as this is, unless you really want me to go through 5, I can complete 5, but that's as far as I can go. I wouldn't be able to beat the game tonight. But if you want to see me do one more stage, I mean, I can go for a little bit more. What say all of you? Again, thank you, those of you who stopped by today. I'm glad that the connection has been good, because the last 2 weeks we were just a buffering, stuttering, lagging mess. So I'm glad to hear that it's been good. It's been stable. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I'd hoped for. Oh, okay. Phoenix, oh, okay. What are they? Oh, okay. They're dropping off these, like, gremlin guys. Look at the little detail of the grass blowing in the wind. That's cool. That's a nice little effect. Alright, I don't think I can go that way. Well, I guess I'm going, so we're just gonna do one more. See how far we can get here. Maybe a maze racks a little bit more. Alright, so if you destroy the little bird thing, the little gremlin guys won't come down. 1, 2, 3. I like the music. It's very spooky. Oh, these are these fish guys. 1, 2, 3, and then avoid that. I think if I could just do that safely. There you go. Alright, well. Just the heart. No big deal. Oh, what was that? Oh, I think that instantly KOs any enemy, I think. It's the, standard Konami, you know, Contra had that too. Oh, alright. This guy was a little bit tougher. Alright, so I want to wait for him to move back. 1, 2. So actually the music kind of reminds me, and even though this came out first, similar to the PlayStation 1 version of Doom, if any of you ever played that. Oh, whoops. PlayStation 1 version of Doom. What is that sound? Oh, running out of time. Oh, man. Okay. I didn't realize that. Can I just brute force this and reset the timer, maybe? Ooh. Stage 6. Alright. I thought there would have been a boss. Alright, well, that's as far as we can go. As much as I would... as cool as this is to keep going. You know what? Maybe we can continue this next week. You know, if you would like me to continue the playthrough of Castlevania 4, I can do that. It's just... I am on a time limit with the library here, so I can't go too long. Usually in the past, I've gone longer because we started later because of technical difficulties, but knock on wood, things have been smooth this week, so we can actually stop at a good time. But yeah, that was cool. So let me just back out here. Again, I saved. So Rax, tell me, man, I did good. I did a good job. I have no gauge. I have no meter because I'm not familiar with this game, so I don't know how, you know, how difficult it is or how, you know, like you said, that one stage gets really, or the difficulty curve ramps up. You know what's funny? The irony of today is I've played Shinobi so much more, and I was getting destroyed in stage 2 Shinobi, and yet in Castlevania 4. I was doing all right, I guess. So, the irony, the bitter irony of that. So yeah, that is Castlevania Anniversary Collection. If you are interested in checking out that collection, I believe it's available on PlayStation Network, Xbox Live. I think it's on Switch as well. As far as PS5 and Xbox Series X, I don't know if it's available on those. I know it's definitely PS4, Xbox One. I know that. This one I played here is on Steam, so it is available on PC as well. And again, it is on Switch. Sega Genesis Classics Collection, that is available on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and here on Steam, if you were interested in checking it out. And yeah, let me just give a big thank you to those of you who popped in today in the chat. And EC Myers Vid, thank you so much for stopping by. Waves and Games, John JT, thank you so much for stopping by, my man. Linda the Gamer Girl, thank you for stopping by. Video Game Dust Sleeves, thank you so much. Happy Friday to you as well. Square Pegs, thank you so much for stopping by. Let me see if there's anybody I missed here. And obviously Rax, of course. Rax, we're coming out here. Appreciate it. You were doing great. Thank you so much, my man. So yeah, we do this every Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to put up a poll. Not today, but later on in the week on the Norwalk Public Library Twitter. I always like to leave a vote to see what games people would like us to play. It seems Castlevania, Super Castlevania was good. So, you know, it'd be cool if we can complete a Castlevania, because it would be outside of Simon's Quest, it would be the only other Castlevania game I've ever completed. So, I've seen people beat Castlevania 1, but I never beat it myself. And Castlevania 2, I did because I owned it as a kid. So yeah, I'm gonna leave a poll. I would say maybe next Tuesday or Wednesday, just to get a feel for what we can do. So thank you, all of you, for stopping by. And you know what? I mentioned that this was a beta test for this new internet provider that I have. OBS tells me that there are 0 dropped frames on this new connection. That is... if I could shed a tear, I would. Just to give you a comparison, last week, there were about 30,000 drop frames. It was atrocious. So that makes me feel good. That makes me feel awesome. So, yeah, thank you, EC Myers. Great job. Well, thank you. Great job. Round of applause to all of you for coming on by here and hanging out at the library with us at the NPL Video Game Club. So, yeah, we will check out next week and see if maybe we can complete Super Castlevania 4 and make Rax super happy. See if I can actually do it. I would imagine the difficulty ramps up big time. We shall see. But anyways, before I leave, let me just give a reminder that here at the library, we are offering free tax preparation services. So you don't have to just be a Norwalk. If you are a Connecticut citizen, there is free tax prep courtesy of Simplify CT and VITA. So this is going on. It started January 26th. It is going on up until April 14th, which is right before the tax deadline. Let me go ahead and get the link again for the website if you were interested in checking and getting your taxes done. Again, there is no shame in getting help with your taxes because they are confusing and they are daunting. And this is a completely free service. You don't have to pay a cent. These IRS certified volunteers are ready to help you out in getting your taxes filed. So if you were interested in checking out, hit the link in the chat below. Just follow the prompts, get an appointment. You can do it either in person at the library or you could do it virtually. Obviously, in light of the pandemic, virtual options are always a good idea. And just to give you an example, I got my taxes done with them last week. Took no longer than 2 days. Again, that may or may not be your case as well, but it's a pretty fast turnaround. And everything's good. I got a nice return that I didn't think I would. So proof is in the pudding. I've been doing this for the past couple of years with VITA. Good group of people. Check them out. And again, completely free service. And again, these are services that are only available because you have your public libraries near you. So please support your public libraries in your area. It's not just about books, people. There's so much more. As you can see here, I'm playing video games on behalf of a library. So there's a lot to offer. You just never know until you step into your own local library. Check them out, give some support, and always support your local community endeavors. So let me just switch off here and say we will see you next week here on the NPL Video Game Club. Again, we are here every Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the NPL YouTube channel. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend with your loved ones, with your families, or even just yourself. It's all good. Especially now more than ever, in light of what's happening in the world. Please be kind to yourself. Please be kind to your fellow person. A little bit of kindness goes a long way. And if you could be awesome and do a little random act of kindness for somebody, you never know how that could shape somebody's life. So please be kind to yourselves. Enjoy the weekend. And we will catch you here next Friday, right here on the NPL Video Game Club. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.